Good golly, Miss Molly back, man. Big Dappuccino is reloaded. I know most of y'all wondering what in the world is he up to. Well, that's the Joker once said in the movie. Have you ever wondered where he gets the marvelous toys? Uh, Usually from Walmart or Target or CVS or online or something. I don't know. But yeah, I had this content prompt for a while. I mean, prepped, I should say, and I was kind of having reservations because I know, like I said, I do different types of content. I know some of y'all just love them peg hunting videos, and I have one that has a life of its own. Probably get, I think, like in the last 7 days, it got like 500 views. And, I had to take the sound out for copyright reasons. I could have replaced it or whatever, but oh well. But I do different kind of time content, show and tell. Some of them doing okay, but not like them peg hunting videos. I had this content ready for I think over a week now, and I just put it off because doing what the audience wants, and sometimes that's what it's all about when you have subscribers. But I think this content is necessary, so we're gonna do it. So this is my Batmobile showcase. Batman is probably one of my favorite superheroes, if not my favorite, because I feel that he is probably one of the most realistic. Even though they have gotten silly in the comic books and the movies, somewhat exaggerated, but pretty much all he is a man with resources who suffered some trauma early in his life, seeing his parents killed before him, and he uses his wealth in order to use technology to fight crime. And it could happen. I mean, unlike Superman, even Spider-Man, where it's kind of like some fantasy involved in the origin. Batman's origin is based on reality. And also, Batman has a cool ride. I think the only one character who has probably equally cooler ride is probably the Green Hornet with Black Beauty. But he only has the same looking car. Over the years, the Batmobile has gone through various changes, and I decided to highlight them after I found this Hot Wheels ID version, and this is the what's that? The Arkham Asylum video game version of the Batmobile, and this is the Hot Wheels ID Chase version. So let's get started. Of course, we have to start at the beginning. Probably the best known Batmobile in the fleet. Y'all, most of y'all probably recognize the Batmobile from the Adam West. Well, Adam West starred in the TV show. Rest in peace. I think Burt Ward was Robin, and a few other people. Cesar Romero played the Joker. I think Eartha Kitt and Lee Merriweather at different times was Catwoman. A whole lot of other people like Burgess Meredith. Whole lot of other people. But this Batmobile, the cast and debuted in 2007, new models, was designed by Phil Rowman, and this version right here is from the Batman Vehicles Then and Now version 2012. It doesn't have the outline details because really the Batmobile should have some trim around here in red, just like it has right here. It should be some, I think, on the hood around here, and definitely right here, like an arrow type piece. But I chose this one because the pipes look realistic, the gray like they're supposed to be. There are versions that I don't have of this casting, such as the one with the real riders and stuff. And they also have a Hot Wheels ID version. I just don't have them. I don't have everything. It was at a time when I was picking up stuff when I saw it, if I liked it, but I wasn't going peg hunting like that. So I do have different versions of this casting. One trimmed in blue, and one more recent one with the red pipes. Do I have it here? I don't think so. Okay. Now let's move on. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this. This Batmobile was based on a true car, a Lincoln Futura. It was a prototype car that he never used. I think it was in also in a Frankie Avalon and that Funicello movie from the earlier '60s. And George Barris, a custom car designer who did the Monsters coach, and I think he did the Black Beauty too. He ended up hooking that up. So this is probably the most second well known Batmobile. This 1989 version of the Batmobile. That's what it's modeled after. This debuted in 2004, first edition. Produced from 2004 to present. Designed by Rob Matthews. This is the 2014 Replica Entertainment version. And from the 1989 movie, of course, The Dark Knight. Was it called The Dark Knight? I think it was. And Michael Keaton played him. The only thing I don't like about this version, I don't like my wheels. These wheels kind of off with the greenish, kind of chrome, kind of yellowish chrome. But it is sitting on real riders, and it does have tail lights and a lot of detail around the back with it. Kind of some motifs, and I think the underpinnings of this was a Corvette. It was a Corvette, I think, at one time. Real cool, real cool. Next, we have the Batman animated series version from the early 90s. From the famous Warner Brothers cartoon that was on Fox. Yeah, I think it was on Fox. That one, Fox, was cool. In fact, we used to watch this on afternoons with my father. Of course, he was a fan of the original Batman show. And that's one thing on my father, man. He'd buy me car toys anyway. That's all I had to ask him for was a car toy. I was gonna get it if we was in the store. But definitely Batman. He loves Batman, so still probably does, but I don't know. And like I said, Batman animated series version debuted in 2018, designed by Manson Chung. Never heard of this designer. And this is the Batman 2018 series version. And it's sleek. It kind of takes some inspiration from the Batmobile I showed before, from the 1989 movie. But they kind of tried to incorporate some things from the comic book, the look, and sort of kind of the 66 in a way, but it was much more longer, elongated. I wish I had a real rider version. It has the turn signals, but I don't think those are the headlights. I always wondered, where is his headlights? Oh well. Moving on. Next, let's do the Batman. This version is from 2006. It's called the Tumbler. That's what it's called in thing. And this is from the movies in 2006. Well, 2006 movie. I think that is the Dark Knight. Yeah, the 89 was just called Batman. This is the Dark Knight. No, this is Batman Begins. What am I thinking about? I don't know. I think Batman Begins is the last one. Or Dark Knight, right? I don't know. Anyway, this is a 2006 Christian Bale movie version, and it debuted in Batman. Okay, I'm right. Batman Begins. It was 2006. And this is designed by Phil Rowman. I caught up there for a minute. And the Tumbler is supposed to be a military vehicle. This isn't the best version. This is the Batman 2016 series version. And it's in blue. I think the original was supposed to be in black. It's real rugged, like a tank-like vehicle. They did many versions of that. Next, we get to a one that they're doing a lot of because it was popular. And this is the Batmobile Justice League movie version from 2017. It debuted in the Batman series in 2017. Designed by Manson Chung again. And this one is from Hot Wheels Entertainment DC Cinematic 2019. And this one is wild because it got a gun turret. And I thought Batman wasn't supposed to use guns. But I guess he doesn't use it, not using it to kill. He kill actual, mortals. Uses it to get through walls and take down vehicles and stuff. You look at the movies. I don't know what kind of, but it's a cool design. Like all of them, it's so flat, so you wonder, is he sitting down? Of course, they're so massive, the scale. Even though they put in 1/64, these vehicles, when they sit next to regular cars, are supposed to be gigantic. Yeah. This one is sitting on real riders too. So turret moves. I like it a lot. I think I had a couple of different versions of this one. I think they done this one the most, if you want to be honest, as of lately. And I have my personal favorite, which a lot of people. This is from the Batman Brave and the Bold animated cartoon series. Underrated casting in my opinion. Even the cartoon was underrated. I think I watched it not too long ago, like a week ago. They got it on. I shouldn't get them free promotion, but they have it on Amazon, on Amazon Prime, I think. So I was watching some of that series, and this casting debuted in 2010. New models, and it's designed by Alec Tam. And this version is from the 2015 Hot Wheels City Batman series. And I have a variation that's pretty popular. This is the variation that came out in 2019 from the Hot Wheels Screen Time series. And it's the Scooby-Doo theme. And the Scooby-Doo, why the Scooby-Doo? Because, of course, in a classic Scooby-Doo series, I think that series came out in the early 70s. Batman and Robin debuted on there. But Batman and Robin also had a cartoon on Hanna-Barbera. But, Super Friends, which was Hanna-Barbera 2 cartoons, they could do that, because they had rights to both characters. So it was kind of cool. So this kind of commemorates that crossover episode. And I think they've done a couple more over the years, because Hanna-Barbera and Warner Brothers have a pretty good relationship. And I like the fact that the lighter color kind of shows the body lines of this more. And the bubble is clear. It's got classic wheels. And it's just a fun design. It looks a lot like the way the Batmobile has looked in the past, like early, even before the 1966 one. They had, like, fun note, Batman's original car was using a cereal. In the comic books, he really, in the early, when he was first made, like I think in the early 40s or late 30s, early 40s, whenever he was made, he didn't have a car. He just, he kind of had a glider, like his wings were not attached. They weren't even like a cape. It was kind of like, I don't know, kind of like a glider. And he was always on the rooftops. So they used the car to kind of make it more realistic when they start doing like the serial, like TV shows. They weren't TV shows. I don't like films. You go see them. I don't like shorts. Kind of hard to describe now what this kind of content we have now, but yeah, they used a regular Cadillac, and the hood would be down when he was Bruce Wayne, and I mean the convertible top would be down when he's Bruce Wayne, and the convertible top would be up when he was Batman. Kind of silly, but they did what they did. So, and that's pretty much it, man. I had this content on deck for a while. I don't know if you enjoyed it as much as I did. Probably thought it was kind of corny, but Like I said, most of the time I do content to improve what I'm doing. I guess I should use this. That's the most well-known Batmobile. And like I always say, this is not the best diecast channel. It's not the worst either. Model here show a little love for the diecast. Like I always say, I do different kinds of content. And hopefully you random viewers, if you like what you see, I encourage you to subscribe, hit the notification button so you have access to all the content. I just did a contest too. It ends, does it end today? Is today the 30th? Yeah. But I won't be really talking about it until Monday. I'll do an update. So you can look forward to that, man. That's another reason why you should subscribe to the channel. I do giveaways all the time. This is my third contest I've done. I probably will wait a while because I've been giving out so many cars. But yeah, the model here is to show a little love for the diecast. This has been a Batmobile showcase. Until the next video, peace and blessings.